What the heck is going on, guys? Welcome to your 10th computer networking tutorial, and in this tutorial I want to talk to you guys about protocols. Now, a protocol is actually one of the most important concepts in all of computer networking, but I just don't want to go ahead and give you guys a definition because that's what my teacher did to me. They just went ahead and they gave me the definition, and I was like, what the heck are you talking about? And it's very confusing. So, in order for me to teach this, I think what I'm going to do is I'm first going to talk to you guys about not a computer protocol or not a networking protocol, but just an everyday protocol that two human beings, kind of a human being protocol. So then we can relate that to computer networking, and I don't know, I just think it's a pretty cool example. Plus, I want to talk to you guys about how guys pick up girls, and it's a lot more interesting than computer networking. So what I want to do is I want to show you guys how guys, which will be on the left in blue, pick up girls on the right. So let me go ahead and use, what's a good color? Green. Here we go. So this is a typical exchange whenever you want to, let's say, get a girl's number. The guy says something like, hey, says it to the girl, and the girl responds with hello, says it back to the guy, and then the guy, of course, will say, can I get your number? Call me maybe. Can I get your number? He may say it like that, I don't know. And the girl would in exchange say, whatever number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's actually my telephone number, so if you want to call it, go ahead, sucker. So let's go ahead and look at what the heck just happened here. This, like I said, is a typical protocol among human beings. So basically, what the exchange is a couple basic exchanges back and forth, but even though this is a very simple basic exchange, there are a couple rules that, make this communication or make this conversation possible. Now, whenever I say, what kind of rules are there in this conversation? I don't see any rules. Well, first of all, you notice that only one person is talking at a time. They aren't talking at the same time. If the girl said, hello, and the guy said, hey, at the same time, they wouldn't be able to hear each other. And if the guy said, can I get your number? And she was saying hello, of course, no one would be able to hear each other or understand each other. So only one person talks at a time. That's one of the rules. Now, another rule is whenever the guy talks, a response from the girl is expected. So if the guy says, hey, and the girl doesn't say anything or just stares at him, he's going to be like, that wouldn't be a conversation. That communication would not work out. So there's two rules even in this very basic conversation. And the last rule I want to talk about is whenever the guy sends a message, a specific response from the girl is expected. Now, whenever the guy says, hey, for example, you're expecting the girl to say, hey, hello, hi, how you doing? Those are the typical responses that make this conversation successful. So if the guy was to say, hey, and the girl was to say, bacon, that wouldn't be a successful communication. That would be very confusing for both parties. And, that would not be, like I said, it would just be really weird. So, without following these basic rules, one person talks at a time. Two, when a guy talks, a response from the girl is expected. And three, specific messages receive specific responses. That's what makes communication possible with human beings, and also that's what makes communication possible between computers. And even though I didn't talk to you guys about why this applies to computers, I just want to go ahead and give you guys a quick example of what a protocol is. Again, the definition of a protocol in both, human being and computer networking is it's basically convention or expectations, or basically, if you want to put it in a real simple, terminology, protocols are the rules for communication.